Early in the Cold War, state governments increasingly feared the presence of subversive elements plotting revolution. Multiple states created investigative procedures designed to root out supposed subversive people and groups. In Sweezy v. New Hampshire, the Supreme Court considered the limits of a state's investigative authority. New Hampshire enacted a comprehensive statute regulating subversive activities. The statute barred anyone designated a subversive person from working for the state government. Subsequently, New Hampshire's legislature passed a resolution authorizing the Attorney General, Wyman, to investigate violations of the Subversive Activities Act and people suspected of being subversive. Wyman was permitted to act on any information he deemed reasonable or reliable. Under the resolution, Wyman constituted a one-person legislative committee. Wyman had the authority to subpoena witnesses and documents, and to ask a trial court to hold uncooperative witnesses in contempt. Wyman summoned Paul Sweezy to testify before him twice. Sweezy answered most of Wyman's questions, which were generally about his contacts with communists and an article he'd written, but he refused to answer questions about the Progressive Party and its members or a lecture he'd given at a state university. Sweezy asserted that these questions weren't pertinent to the scope of Wyman's investigation and violated his constitutional rights. On Wyman's petition, the New Hampshire Superior Court held Sweezy in contempt and ordered him jailed. The New Hampshire Supreme Court affirmed, finding that the questions were pertinent and that Wyman had acted within the authority the legislature had given him. The United States Supreme Court granted Sweezy's cert petition.